Hey everyone, this is Sean Powers from Powers Law Group, and I've been practicing law for about 7 years now. I'm specializing in the area of residential, commercial real estate, zoning, business formation, and long-term care and estate planning. I represented a majority of clients in liquor license purchases and acquisitions, commercial property refinances, purchases, zoning changes, and I've done a lot of work in the mass health and long-term care field. Today I'm joined here with my mother, Attorney Mary Powers, and
Thank you, Sean. I am Attorney Mary Powers, and I have been practicing in the estate planning and elder field for many years. I primarily focus my practice on estate planning, long-term care planning, estate settlement, and guardianships. Today we thought we'd take a few minutes to talk about healthcare proxies, especially given what's going on with the pandemic. Healthcare proxies are an important planning tool that everyone should think about.
and there's a lot of pros and cons to, setting up your estate. One of the cons is you have to think about your mortality, but the benefit and the pro is that you're going to be able to communicate to your loved ones what your wishes are should an emergency arise and you're not able to communicate those wishes.
And especially with the healthcare proxies, if you don't have a healthcare proxy, there's a question as to who can make a medical decision for you. The other reason you would do a healthcare proxy is so that people know what your wishes are. You might not want to be kept on life support. Some people want to be kept on life support. Having the healthcare agent know what you want is an important tool.
Well, and just to speak on that, we have a lot of clients with different backgrounds from a religious perspective, and the living wills, while they're not legally enforceable in Massachusetts, it is something that we like to encourage our clients to discuss with their family members. But another thing that we also have in our healthcare proxies is the ability to put someone into a nursing home. Sometimes if you have a stroke and you can't communicate but you need the immediate care, a nursing home is one of the better facilities for you. And the benefit of having a healthcare proxy with our firm is that you're able to bypass any court requirements to gain access, and you're able to save your loved ones some serious time and hopefully get them some care before it's too late.
That's a very good point, Sean, because if people don't have that provision in their documents, the question is whether or not someone can sign you into a nursing home. And if they can't, then you end up having to go to court to be appointed a guardian and request that you have the permission to put someone in a nursing home.
And a scary example would be, the global pandemic that we're facing today, where, within a matter of days, 72 hours, you all of a sudden are on a ventilator and you can't communicate those wishes. Planning your estate can take anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how quickly you can stay on top of returning those documents and getting something back to your attorney. So with the courts being closed, emergency hearings actually were not really available. So, from a perspective of, needing an emergency hearing, if you have a document that doesn't have that language, it might be more difficult, given what's going on.
Certainly more stressful
Yeah.
for your family members.
Agreed. So those are some of the benefits of having a healthcare proxy. And if you don't have one, give your attorney a call. If you don't have an attorney that can help you with that, please give Powers Law Group a call. Thank you.